Welcome back to Studio 3. Joining us from the neighborhood is the director, Todd Young. You may remember we were there just a couple of weeks ago to check it all out. Todd, for people who may not remember that segment, you know, they think the neighborhood, are you talking about where I live? But this is not. You do such incredible work, and I learned so much about the neighborhood the day you were there. And we want to keep telling people about what it is exactly that the neighborhood does.
Yeah, so what we are is a group of 9 nonprofits that are actually under one roof. And we provide stability there, just basic needs. So you can come and eat, you can get clothes there, you can get haircuts, you can get your mail there. You know, again, we said a couple weeks ago that to even get housing, you have to have a permanent address to even apply for housing. So those are just some of the things we provide. We also have the tailored project there called the Drop Through Pathways for transitional aged youth, at-risk youth that can come in there as a safe house, and then a community assistance and referral program out of there too. So as well as River City Harvest, that's our food rescue and redistribution. We see about 1 million pounds of food through River City Harvest that would have been thrown in the dumpster that now we recycle, and it's good food we collect from Kroger, Walmart on a daily basis.
It's amazing.
So if someone is a client of the neighborhood, and you just talked about so many different services that you guys can provide, do they have access to all of those services, or how does that work?
Yeah, Katie. So what happens is, first of all, one of the myths is out there is we turn people away because we require them to have a card. We don't turn anybody away. If you're hungry, we're not going to refuse you food. But we do have standards that we keep within our building. So you receive a card. There is, you have to provide us with a positive ID and things like that. But even if you don't have that, we'll help you get those IDs, your social security card, and the things that we need. And we will give you a temporary card for 4 weeks. So once you get that card, all the services within the neighborhood are free. So you can eat, and again, we track all that data. Our cards are barcoded, and now we have actually they're like an ID, so there's a picture on them of the client. And we've even noticed that their employers are using them to get them hired while we're trying to get their state ID, so they, you know, for tax purposes, they need that through an employer. But yeah, so everything that is in the neighborhood, once you're there, you can utilize everything for free.
That's incredible.
Wonderful work. It's such wonderful work I saw firsthand you guys doing at the neighborhood. Talk about it in terms of if somebody wants to volunteer, be a part of this program, or maybe even make a donation. How would they go about doing something like that? So
the best way to do is just look up the neighborhood, Google the neighborhood, right? But our webpage is theneighborhood-ashland.org, and just go under for partners or about, and then under partners or donors or volunteers, and you'll see there. So as volunteers, what we're starting to see too is they're going on there. We have all our forms on there that you can fill out, and then what we request is you just come down and we give you a tour of the neighborhood, because a lot of people have never been there. And then as they tour the neighborhood, they can say, oh, this fits what I'm being called to do or what I want to do. So actually yesterday our receptionist was a volunteer from off the website. She'd come down and she goes, I think I would love to do that. She was in clerical work, and that's what she did for us yesterday, was sit there and screen the clients as they came in.
Wow, that's amazing. And obviously, you know, holidays are coming up, which for a lot of people, including myself, it's my favorite time, but for others, you see people who are in serious need, and it's more apparent than ever during the holidays. So for, you know, an organization such as yourself, are you guys accepting certain items for the holidays? Do you typically see, you know, that you need more help?
Yeah, I mean, again, that's a time, just like you said, Katie, where a lot of people think, oh, I need to get out and do something. We'll take it 365 days a year. We need people all year long. But yeah, so the kitchen right now, they're gearing up for their big Thanksgiving dinner. So you could go online to the website, pull up the kitchen, and you could donate directly to the kitchen for food. Or if you're a business or a company that would have 30 or 40 turkeys that they would want to get rid of, the kitchen would receive that. So anything like that. I know the dressing room, I was meeting with them yesterday. We have a serious problem for men's jeans and men's shoes. Stuff that we don't think about. We get a lot of ladies' clothes.
Yeah.
We tend to wear our stuff out. So, 32 to 38 jeans and 9 to 14 men's shoes would be tremendous right now for the dressing room.
Well, Todd, thank you so much for being here and just for letting us know more about the neighborhood. You do great work, and we've got the information up on your screen if anyone wants to contact the neighborhood, find out more about what you all do, or volunteer, donate, or maybe need your services. So thank you, and we hope to continue working with you in the future.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much.